Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. I am excited to tell you about what I plan on reading for Horror Mayhem, which is an event that I'm helping host all the month of May, focus on reading short form horror of any kind. Anything under 250 pages counts, and I have a lot of possibilities. So I am not going to be able to read everything that I've picked out. I started by picking out everything on my shelves that's horror that had short stories, an anthology of short stories, or a collection, or a novella, or anything under 250 pages. And then I am having a really hard time choosing between those. So they're staying in the pile of possibilities, and I'll mood read, see where my mood takes me. But I do have a set TBR to start with, things that I do want to prioritize because they're things that I've meant to read for a long time for other reasons, and they just work perfectly into this readathon. What I know I'm gonna read is Grimscribe by Thomas Ligotti. I read Songs of a Dead Dreamer in February, and now I want to read the rest of the short stories in this bind-up collection. And I really enjoyed the stories in Songs of a Dead Dreamer. This time I'm going to take some notes so I remember more about each individual story instead of saying they were really good and I don't remember much about the specific stories. I want to tell you guys why these are so cool. So, little notes to help my memory along, that would be good. I'm also going to be reading this poetry collection for sure. This is Monstrum Poetica by Jezzy Wolfe. And this is poems about monsters. There's all kinds of different monsters, things I haven't heard of, some I have, like doppelgangers, hellhounds, djinn, melonheads, mermaids, mothmen, vampires, wendigo, werewolves, yokai, which I did not know about until I read Nothing But Blackened Teeth, and then zombies. So I thought that would be a nice choice for horror mayhem. Really get into the supernatural creature side of horror. And all of them are very short, so it works well. A short story collection that I plan on reading is A Little Sorrow Talk by Brian Keene. I got this in a Nightworms package a while ago. It's a newer short story collection by Brian Keene. Also, Books of Blood, Clive Barker. I meant to read some of the stories in here last year, and I don't think I read any. Unfortunately. Or maybe I did one. Yeah, I read In the Hills, the Cities. But I didn't read anything else. So I want to read this collection. It's huge, of short stories, because this is on my 40 books to read before I'm 40, and 40 is coming up real fast in September. So hoping to read all of those. And then I have my collection of H.P. Lovecraft stories that has been partially read forever. Every once in a while read one story out of it. I'd like to get it read so it's no longer like in progress, but probably I'm only gonna read one or two stories from here because I think Lovecraft is better in small doses. Yeah. And I also have a couple of ebooks that I know I will be reading in May. First is I Don't Know These Shadows by S.C. Dickinson, which is a short story collection she just released. And she is a booktuber. I'll have her channel linked down below. And also Lure by Tim McGregor, which is the book club pick for Creatures Everywhere book club, which is hosted by Tyler J. And that is a book that I've been really looking forward to reading, and it just happens to be short and perfect for this readathon. It's about mermaids because the prompt for creatures this month was mermaids. But I recently read Wasps and the Ice Cream by Tim McGregor. I loved that book and I want to read more, so this opportunity is one I can't pass up. Perfect. So I always listen to some audiobooks in the month, usually about 2, and those are normal size books. So I picked out 4 very short books, novellas, that I most want to read, and I have set those aside as my audiobooks. I'm pretty sure I can read all of them, if not a couple. So my choices are Your Mind is a Terrible Thing by Hailey Piper. I believe this is sci-fi horror. Audition by Ryu Hurakami. Translated from Japanese. Goddess of Filth by Castro. And Night of the Mannequins by Stephen Graham Jones. So hopefully I'll be listening to those in the month of May. So if you are going to be reading some horror with us in May for Horror Mayhem, and what is the story you're most excited to read? I'd love to know, and I'll be back very soon with another book-related video. Thanks.